Sidnee Michelle for Black Film and TV. Jabari, thank you for your time today.
Yes, of course. Thank you for having me.
Of course, of course. I literally, in an age of shaky reboots, I love the series. I've loved what I've seen so far. And I was worried. I'm not going to lie. I was
As you should
worried,
be. You're not a real fan of the Fresh Prince if you're not worried. I'll say
right,
that.
Exactly. It has so much to live up to, but with an executive producer like Will Smith, you can't go wrong.
No. He would not so,
absolutely. So let's talk about it. You have big shoes to fill, and I think that from what I've seen so far, you've done a great job. Originally, when you auditioned for Will's part, tell me the things that went through your mind. I mean, coming up, Fresh Prince was a huge staple for us. I mean, something we watched every day.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about just stepping into those shoes, the anxiousness, the nervousness, but also being able to pay homage to such a great show. Tell me a little bit about what went through your head.
You know, like sometimes in my body, anxiousness and excitement feel the same. And so it was a little bit of both as for sure when I landed the role. But, you know, when I was auditioning, I was like, you know, I know this is me. And you know, people have told me my whole life, you know, you sort of resemble a little bit and some of my mannerisms. And so when I booked the role, I was like, man, like there was a 2-week period where I was like, why am I here? Why did they choose me? And I remember talking to Morgan Cooper, and he was like, I chose you for you. You know what I mean? And so I had to lean on that throughout this whole process and lean on my instincts and my upbringing. And it's been beautiful so far.
Definitely. Well, it came across on camera, so congratulations for that.
Thank you.
As someone who was such a fan of the show coming up, and even now as an older adult, there's so many things that I recognize in Will's character, just especially as I'm older, that I love. Tell me something when you watched, you know, Fresh Prince early on, the original episodes, what was a few things that you loved about Will's character that you couldn't wait to portray? There's so many. But tell me.
I mean, he's so witty. He's so witty, and he always has a snapback, like almost instantly for anything that Uncle Phil has to say or Carlton has to say, and just, you know, that dynamic is so fun and exciting and electric to watch. And you know, our take is a little different on that. You know what I mean? Our Uncle Phil ain't having it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's a little different for sure. But yeah, no, I definitely was excited to portray the, you know, the mouthiness of the character.
Yes, you know. Definitely. Love that. Yeah. So one other thing that I love about the series, it's kind of, you know, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and a modern day, very timely take. We're in Black History Month, so this is dropping very much on time. And
very much on time.
And the show to me encompasses, you know, the good and the bad of living as a Black person in America, living within Black culture. You know, you see the glitz and the glam of LA, but as a person who also spent time in West Philly, you still see that side. And I feel like it's a show that if you already don't know too much about Black culture and, you know, what we go through on a day-to-day basis, it'd be a great show for anyone to watch. Would you agree with that? And why?
Absolutely. I mean, this is a show about race, a show about class, and you know, and the being intertwined between the two, and a fish out of water, and finding yourself within the two, and what does it mean to be Black and be successful, and we're portraying that, and that's super exciting to see.
Yes, especially during Black History Month.
Right. Right on time.
Yes. Now just to wrap, tell me a little bit. I mean, there's so many great things.
You want me to rap?
No, I said just to rap.
No, I'm joking right now.
All right, you got the wittiness. I like it. I like what I see. Tell me a little bit about working with the iconic Will Smith. I know there's so many things that come with working with him. I mean, he's just an icon within the acting, music, entertainment world. But what I love about him now is that he's really coming into his producer, his director role, but also showing his fun side and his silly side. Yeah. And I can imagine you know, saw a bunch of that on set. So tell me your favorite things about working with Will, just, you know, on the personal side, but also on the work side as well.
I think something so special about Will and his legacy is that he saw Morgan Cooper's 2019 trailer and it was like, how can we make this better? You know what I mean? How can I give opportunity to you know, the little man, and so and that's just such a beautiful, you know, idea and notion. And you know, when you're up there where he is, it's like, you know there's a legacy. You're like, oh, he did this, that's cool. Like, I'm not going to touch it, it's cool. That was I. But the fact that he wanted to give the opportunity to Morgan, and Morgan gave the opportunity to me, and Will gave the opportunity to me, that just inspires me to do the same. And you know, I talk with Morgan and Will a lot about the difference between, you know, giving back and paying it forward, and what that looks like to me specifically. And you know, because it looks different to everybody. And so we've had a lot of deep conversations like that, and that's been really inspiring to me.
Definitely. So we want to know, as you mentioned, you know, you want to be able to do the same thing that Will and Morgan have put you in the position to do. So what's next for Jabari? What's next? How are we going to do this? How are we going to make this a thing?
I got some
Will you be producing some things? Will you be acting more? I want to see your face. Tell me what's coming.
Oh, yes. I got some movies coming. Definitely going to do some movies. Finishing out this show for sure. Yeah, we definitely gonna have a couple seasons for sure. No question. Got music coming, clothing, shoes. You understand me? You know, I want to do an amusement park. I got this theme park in my head. I'm gonna make it happen for sure. But we got a lot. Oh, animated series I'm working on. So you'll definitely be seeing a lot of producing from me as well.
Okay, I love to hear it. I love a multifaceted man. Okay.
Multifaceted, multi-talented, multi-dimensional.
Multi everything. I love it. Thank you, Jabari. I'm so excited to see all the greatness that you have coming up. Congrats on the show, and congrats on carrying Will's legacy. Because, like I said, that's tough shoes to fill, but you did it. So, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. Have a good day. Take care.
Bye.
All right.